Where is the love? I love that that is what showed up for me this morning. Where is the love? And we are going to talk about love, 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 love. And how fun is it that we just had a full moon yesterday, and probably there are a lot of us who are doing a whole wow, I'd really like to know where the love is. Where exactly is it? Because sometimes I'm not feeling too much love here in this body. Like I feel like this body is going, what the fuck? Oh, am I allowed to say that? Oh, that's all right. Good morning. My name is Bonnie Saxon. I do a Sunday Live every Sunday morning at 9:30. Although I must admit, I have been on Facebook for a little while and just popped back over to Instagram, where I really love the ease with what you can do on Instagram. So good morning, Jill. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sandra. It is awesome to see each and every one of you. And this morning we're going to be talking about love. And this morning, my husband, who says this often to me on a Sunday morning, so what's the topic? I'm like, it's love. And he goes, what kind of love? I'm like, what a great opportunity to be reminded that we're not talking about love like I love pickles, or I love flowers, or I love my family. We're actually talking about the frequency of love. And so the frequency of love is a little bit different, right? The frequency of love is just that we love everything. It is an energetic component. There is a piece to that that's just like, I love everything, all of it. It's not like the opinion that I have, I love pickles, you don't love pickles kind of thing. This is the frequency, and we have loads and loads of love inside of us. We've just forgotten about it. We don't remember that we have all of that. And so what we're going to do this morning is play with moving some of the things that get in the way of us knowing that we actually have loads and loads of love right inside of us. So how cool is that we get to access more love? We get to access more of our knowing who we are as love. I love that. I love that. I love that. So first thing, we got some hearts coming in so that we can start with something really yummy. There are downloads of light that come in for us as we talk. We're just like, it's always there. It's always available for us. We just don't know it. So lots of hearts coming in there, crystalline hearts, and these are energies. And you can put your hands out and ask for more of those hearts. Maybe your personality goes, you know what, I know exactly where I would like more love. And so you put your hands out and you can gather them in your hands, whether you have an awareness or not. Usually what happens is like, okay, yeah. I'm going to say they are there, just for the fun of it. Whether you believe me or not, put your hands out. And then, when your hands move, allow them to move. So I'm going to put more here in my sternum, and I'm going to put more here in my throat. Because I want to speak with more love, right? I want to, when I start to open my mouth, I want to have more love, the energy of love, come behind what I speak. That's always a beautiful thing. So, where did you put your hands? Maybe you're like, my hands haven't moved. And if your hands haven't moved, that's okay. Because that is your higher self telling you, wait, I'm not finished yet. I'm still gathering. As you can see, I actually put my one hand on my heart, one hand on my throat, and then after I put that in my throat, my hand went back out again. I'm busy chatting and socializing here. I'm not actually paying attention, like directing my hands. Ooh. So, this morning, as I tune into the energy of everyone who is here, I feel a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear that is right here in people's sternums, in their chests, in their fourth chakra. There's lots of ways that we call this part of our body, right? And there are some that that fear feels like, wow, I'm having a panic attack. I can feel that. It's like a panic attack, like, oh my God, my heart, my heart, my heart. But here's what's really cool about working with energy. The more you work with it, the more you start to understand that one, energy is real, right? Two, when we start to look at it, we start to have more awareness that's like, oh, I'm not actually having a heart attack and I'm not actually having a panic attack. That the way I have always defined this is like, I'm getting panicky, is like, oh, wait, I can redefine that my body is telling me I'm moving out more low frequencies that are getting in the way of me accessing the love that is there. So we all have tons of love in our bodies, but it's covered up with loads of unconsciousness. Maybe you didn't know you had all the love there. And it's covered up with lots of low frequencies like atheist energy. Atheist energy tells us that energy isn't real, or atheist energy makes us doubt ourselves. So if you are sitting here watching me and you're like, okay, I'm going to take a gift of love. Oh, I don't know. Am I really taking a gift of love? Is there really love in here? I feel really silly. This is ridiculous. Who says that there's actually anything there? Look, there's nothing there. That's atheist energy, right? And atheist energy wraps around the love that is actually there. And when we move more of the atheist energy, you have more of the idea that like, oh wow, you mean there really is love there? There really is love there. And in fact, each of you has a big crystalline orb. It mostly shows up as rose pink quartz, but you may see it as something different. You may say to me, I can't see energy, I don't know what you're talking about. I get it. I can't psychically see it there, but I know it's there. That's called claircognizance. Claircognizance is our knowingness. I know it's there. All of us have a rose pink quartz orb. And it is for wherever you want to put it in your body. I want to put mine in my throat. How do you know where to put it? You just let your hands go where they go. And for a minute, you trust that wherever your hands went is exactly where it's meant to go. Because in reality, in truth, you all know exactly where you want more love. How cool is that? It is. It's a whole nother level of, wow, really? Oh, you mean all that stuff that I've been thinking all along isn't actually the truth? Yes, absolutely. So, let's watch more love come in for all of us. All of us have a place where we want more love, and it's right here in our eyes. We want to be able to see things with more love. So let's say you're watching something happening on the street, and whatever it is you're watching, you got a whole conversation going on in your head, right? Oh my God, look at that. Why are they doing that? What are they doing? That's really stupid. That's ridiculous. Why are they right? Does everybody know what I'm talking about? You have all those conversations going on in your head, and really none of them are filled with love, right? None of them are you seeing whatever the situation is happening with love. And so you can always ask for more love. Now, you can ask for more love by putting out your hands and trusting that more love is coming into your hands. You can also, like, later on I'm going out to brunch with my family. I am not going to be putting my hands out like this when I'm at brunch. Just not going to do it. But I can sit there and think to myself, wow, I'd really like to have some more love here. I'd really like some more love put in my eyes. And I don't have to move my hands at all. I can trust that more love is going right into my eyes. And in fact, play this game later. You can turn on the TV, watch something on TV and go, okay, I need more love. And watch yourself start to transform how you're thinking about what you're watching. Right? You will. You will start to transform how you're viewing what you're watching. You actually can't help it. We all have so much love inside of us. We don't always know that, right? We have a lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts about what love looks like. That's normal. Welcome to normal. And as you watch me, you start stepping into what if? What if it was possible for me to access more love? For me to just go, can I please have more love? Can I please have more love? Can I please have more love? You don't have to move your hands. All you have to do is ask. It's right there. Another way you can do it is you're having a moment. You're busy having a, oh my God, I'm so aggravated moment. And you just intention, oh, I just want to change that just a little bit. Whew. I just want to change whatever that is. I want to stop having this moment. I recognize I'm having a moment. And you just stop. And you feel that? Can you feel that change? It's right there. It's available for all of us. Where is the love? Right inside of you. Is it just here? Nope. Is it here? Yes. Is it here? Yes. Is it here? Yes. You are actually filled with more love than you can even imagine. Every cell, every subatomic particle of you is filled with love. But now, if you can picture, this is the love, and there's all these other things on top of it that sit on top of it. There's all these other energies that sit on top of it. There's a lot of fear. And fear makes us think that there is no love. There's pain. Oh my Lord. That frequency called pain, it can really send me spiraling. Right? When I've got a headache, when I have got something going on in me, it sends me spiraling. I forget that I'm love. Several of you actually have a pain in your temporal lobes. So as I touched that spot, I was like, ouch. And so We're going to move more of that pain for you. Somebody said the other day, you know, it's a little weird sometimes when we say we, because we understand, those of us that work with energy, we understand that we is me and my healing team. But the person I'm talking to sometimes doesn't understand that. They're like, who is the we? I don't see anybody else here. But yes, when I do these lives, I bring my whole healing team. And I bring a bunch of energetic souls in to help us move more of the low frequencies. Let's move more of the stuff that keeps us from knowing that we're love. That's a great thing. So, we've moved out some of the fear in your temporal lobes. We've moved out more fear in your heart space, in your fourth chakra, in your chest, whatever you want to call this, your sternum, all of that. Does it matter what you call it? Nope. I just keep moving it out. Moving it out. So, balloons are coming down. Balloons are coming in for all of us. You can grab a bunch of balloons together and put them in one space. You can just let the crystalline balloons fall down, and your higher self is going to take them and put them where they most want them. Some of these balloons have the frequency of love, which is rose pink quartz. Some of these balloons have the frequency of Christ consciousness, which is like a forgiveness frequency, and that's an electric blue. I see some of the balloons have the frequency of gratitude, which is another blue. Whew. Has anybody ever had that experience that when you find yourself grateful and in gratitude for what has happened, that whatever has happened is transformed? Yeah. So what other balloons do we have? We also have some balloons of wonder. That's the frequency of clarity. We also have some balloons of inspiration and creativity. Inspiration is yellow and creativity is green. So if you take a look at it, or if you just sit, close your eyes for a moment and ask what color are your balloons, or what color is your balloon, you'll see a color. You'll have a knowingness drop in. And you may even have something zip in, you get it, and then it zips back out. All of those things are good. All of those things are normal. It's normal, normal, normal. So, what color is your balloon? As I look, I'm just clearing more of the energy that is getting in the way of us knowing things, right? Yeah. Anybody want to know more? Hey, Jill, rose pink quartz. That's a beautiful one. And Jill, as I look at yours, there's also lots of illumination frequency in yours that's sparking out. And that illumination frequency is a frequency that amps up the frequencies that are there. It's a power enhancer, so to speak. Hey, Eileen, good morning. It's great to see you. We are gathering balloons. We're talking about love. We are talking about a frequency that we all have inside of us, but that is covered up with a lot of stuff that tells us that love isn't real, that love equals pain, that love is, can't trust it. There's a lot of love equals fear. Wow. Yeah, Eileen, you know that story. When your soul tells you to move, you move. And I am back on Instagram, which is really cool because for those of you who are around tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and you're doing a whole, God, if only I had something to do. I'm going to be back here on Instagram for a 5-minute blessing. And what I do is just sit here and bless whatever we want to bless. And you are welcome to join me and put in the chat what you would like to have blessed. And we really love the idea, we being my friend Joan and I, we do a podcast together. We love the idea of taking 5 minutes to just bless whatever shows up for us. Because when you put blessings, when you put more love, when you put more joy out into the quantum field, right, things start to transform. They start to transform for yourself, but they also start to transform for everybody around you. Which actually brings us right back to love. Because as we put out more love into the field, what happens to people around us? Have you had that experience where maybe you're like in the midst of a, oh my God, I'm gonna just strangle you, and you go, wait, oh, I love you, and you don't even have to say it in the physical, but you just start thinking it, I love you, I love you, I love you, and the person in front of you transforms. Whatever it was that you were arguing about shifts. Whatever was aggravating you starts to transform. And if you watch it, it actually starts to dissolve. Right? There's that energetic piece where you can almost feel it start to resolve. Resolve and dissolve. That's because energy is real, because love is real. And when you put it out there, when you are intentioning, love, 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 that's what happens. Things start to shift. It's so amazing. So amazing. So, I'm like, all right, let's give a really big gift. Let's give a really big gift. Here might be a challenge for some of us. There is a really big gift of love for each and every one of us. And a couple of you, when I said a big gift, showed up in like jumpers, right? Or onesies is probably a better word for it, because it's like this energetic onesie. It goes over your feet and up your legs, and it covers every part of your body. You have this hood that comes up, and it's really beautiful because it's filled with love and joy and inspiration and creativity and remembrance and sanctity, all these really cool frequencies. Some of you are like, oh, I'll take a floppy hat. I swear, man, you cannot make this stuff up. I could not sit here this morning before I got on live and said, oh, we're going to have energetic onesies show up or a big floppy hat. I just read the energy as it shows up. So there is a gift for all of us of love, but also a bunch of other frequencies. Take a look at what yours is. And if you get a little stuck, like you're like, I have no freaking idea, you can put that in the chat. I have no idea, because we'll be happy to move more of what blocks you from accessing what your big gift is. So does anybody have an awareness of that big floppy hat? I know my daughter came to Florida this past week with a big floppy hat. And it's really cool. This energetic hat looks a lot like her floppy hat, but the brim is so wide that it's like the whole body is under the hat, and the hat is like putting frequencies out like a shower. I swear you really can't make this stuff up, right? Eileen, you got the footsie pajamas. They look really cool. Because you can actually, believe it or not, you can get to a point where you start to have more information. I'm actually laughing because I see my daughter coming out with the hat. You got the hat. She's like, oh yes, go ahead, you can put it on. No, there you go. It's a big floppy hat, peeps. Look, this floppy hat, here it is in the physical, and the shower is just coming down off of it with lots of frequencies that you'd be like, yes. Rapture, pink ones, yes. Whoo, this hat is, it's just in general really hot out here. Bunny ears, yes, on your floppy pajamas. I love that. I love that. Very cool. Those bunny ears, Jill, are like antenna, and they're pulling additional frequencies in, like, I swear, you really can't make this stuff up. They're like, your ears are going around and pulling up frequencies, the frequencies that you most want to have. Pull those things in, yes. Energy is real. And energy is fun to play in. You know, we spend a little time being like our 3-year-old self, our younger selves, where we're like, wow, that's really cool. I can see that. Or, oh my gosh, I was thinking about my grandmother, and my grandmother called me. See, energy is real. What else we got? Somebody's got a spinning apple. And it is an apple that is going into their brainstem. It's going into the brainstem, and it's really cool because energy moves. All energy moves, even though, you know, sometimes when we see it in a freeze frame. Yeah, there's a spinning apple, and it's spinning really fast, and it's putting out these frequencies of freedom, which is red, and frequencies of creativity, which is that, which is green, and frequencies of abundance, which is green. It's very cool. Very cool. Who doesn't want more of that stuff? Like, I've always been that person who's like, that sounds good to me. Maybe I don't always believe it. But what if it was true? What if it was real? Do I want to miss out on all that? Absolutely not. Woo! Yeah. All of you are like, yes, please. And I'm watching you all take gifts. There are all sorts of gifts that are coming in to this container, this program that I'm having here. I'm seeing the power symbol. It kind of looks like a lightning bolt, and you all are going, yeah, I'd like to have more of that. Oh yeah, give me more of that stuff. I want more of that too, right? And then there's the alchemy symbol coming in, and you all are like, yes, and more love and more joy. The X's and the O's are some of those symbols. And some of you are like, hey, while I'm here, can I have some more grace for my nervous system? Yes, absolutely. If you find yourself, right, during those moons, sometimes we find ourselves going, just need to calm down a little bit. Oh, I'll take more grace, please. I'll take more grace, please. Yes, that's a beautiful thing. And all you have to do is ask. That grace symbol for me shows up as a circle with a line through it. More grace, more grace, more grace. We have more help, we have more assistance, we have more ability to tap into things to make us feel better than we understand, right? And that's okay. I didn't understand it, and every day I get another little piece of it, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. We want to share this. Share this for everybody. You are the love. You don't have to go looking for it. You have all the love inside of you. You just want to uncover it, to be reminded that it's always been there, to know that it is there. And it's not just here in your heart, it's in your pinky, it's in your wrist, it's in that ache and pain that you have in your shoulder or your neck. It's always been there. You just have to ask. You just have to know that you are so worth it. So worth it. You are so much more than you realize. I hope you will join me back here at 8 o'clock tonight. I'll probably be on a few minutes before to chat, but we'll be done by 8:05, 8:07. And I would love to help you bless those things in your life that you most want to see with love, that you most want to know from a different frame of reference. I hope you have a fabulous day until then, and I will definitely see you tonight, and I will definitely be back here on Instagram at 9:30 next week. Take care. Let me